Hey everyone, I'm Obs on Obs Avenue, and today's video is going to be about our school choices for next year. I have 4 boys, 6, 4, 2, and a baby, and I have homeschooled for 3 years now. And before I show you our decision for this next year, I wanted to tell you how our first real elementary of homeschooling went. And I loved it, my boys loved it, and I would highly suggest it to anybody who is looking into homeschooling for the following reasons. We had the schedule. The schedule was awesome to be able to be so flexible. If we started a little half hour later, or if we got jumped right on it early in the morning, or if we had some activities we needed to do, we could fudge things around and do it after lunch and do some activities in that morning. Or sometimes we would go for the day and catch up on a Saturday, or I don't know, it was just nice because we were still free to go do so many things and explore things. Maybe we wanted to make a cake that day and we were really into getting into stuff. I don't know. It was just, I loved the open schedule and being flexible with doing many things rather than it's from 8 to 3 or 8 to 2:30 every day and that's it. And it also took a lot less time, I found I was only homeschooling probably 1 to 3 hours depending on how it would go. When we're doing the bare necessity minimums, you could do it for just 1 hour and just get the bare minimums done. Or sometimes it would go maybe 3 to 4 hours if we're really into a subject and we're really digging in and really finding out stuff in our science or our geography, or we're into a book, or it could go either way. And so that's kind of fun because when you're into something, you have the time to explore it. Or if you have some other activities you need to get done that day, you are able to cut things down to the bare necessities and just get your bare minimums done. The next thing I loved about homeschooling is I love learning with my boys. And everybody says you need to have patience to homeschool. I still don't have amazing patience, but I love to homeschool. Love learning with them, and I love watching things click in their head, and especially the science and history. We love exploring those things, and I like doing it with them. And so there's another reason why it's amazing to homeschool. And then the third reason, which is my own personal why I like it, is because I feel like I am able to help shape and mold my children to I don't know, values and stuff that we believe, and to teach them the difference between what's right, what's wrong, what's okay, what's not appropriate. And I have a little bit more control of teaching those things to them, whereas I feel that when I send them out there, that I'm afraid, I'm not going to have that big of an influence on what is affecting them. But as far as homeschooling goes, and you are looking into it, I highly recommend it. It is amazing. My son just finished kindergarten and will be going into first grade this next year. And he has chosen that he would like to go to public school. Here's the reasons why he would like to go. Why do you want to go to school next year?
Because I want to be with my friend more often, and I like school and I like learning more. I hope you have fun going to school.
Thanks, bud. Okay, so with that being said, he really just wants to experience some more social life. And this past year in kindergarten, I have been taking him in every day for an hour each day for his special classes, which are library, Spanish, PE, music, and art. He loves it there, and I think he thinks he's missing out a lot. So he would really like to go to first grade to public school to enjoy more of a social life. And he is doing very well right now in his reading and math. Some people may ask, well, why are you going to jump into public school, or how did you come to this conclusion? And we decided that we will, at the end of every year, kind of assess the situation, assess how well they are doing. We will assess their wants and wishes and kind of determine together in a joint choice between the parent and the child on what to do for the upcoming year, and then stick to it for that whole year. And we will just go year by year. For the future, I don't know if all of them will be in public school, if all of them will end up being homeschooled later. I don't know how it will go. But as of for right now, I am still going to be working with my 4-year-old and 2-year-old this next year. So we will still be posting some neat crafts and experiments that you can do as a homeschooler with young children. And that does not mean that it's the end of my career for homeschooling my first grader, because I think as far as that goes, he will still come home. I will still help him with math. I will still help him with reading, and I will still explore science and historical things with him. So as far as it goes, in my mind, it is not the end of my homeschool career as a mom. But I am happy and excited for him to experience new social events with his friends. And he's a little social bug, so I think this will be a really good thing for him. So stay tuned for this next upcoming year to see kind of how it has changed our life, or if you're interested, or if you have children just like mine who are social bugs and are dying to go, maybe you can watch and see how we handled it, and maybe you can try it out for yourselves. But that's what we are doing for our home for this year. So we'll see how it goes. What do you want to do in homeschool next year?
I would like to do is make a craft.
You want to make some crafts? What kind of stuff do you want to make?
Like a cookie.
You want to make cookies? Do you like that?
Yeah.
Yeah. What else do you want to do?
Make a tree.
Make a tree? Okay. I love you.
Love you.
Say bye. What do you want to do in school next year?
Pancakes.
Pancakes? What else do you want to do?
This.
Cheese? Want to play with Play-Doh?
Yeah.
Yeah. What else do you want to do? Please.
Video.
Play-Doh. Love you.
Love you.
Say bye.
Bye.